Ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, please stand in honor of our special guest referee and the owner of the WWE, Mr. McMahon.
You still got to wonder who, if anyone, is going to volunteer to make sure that Mr. McMahon officiates this match fairly.
Don't worry about that, JR. This man is as honest as the day is long. Honest Vince.
And now, the challenger for tonight's main event. Perhaps no greater success stories has been written in the history of the WWE. This rags to riches story shows what can happen by following Mr. McMahon's example. Your #1 contender, give it up for Dude Love.
He's a corporate hip cat. He's got his teeth in. He's got his hairstyle. He's shaved. He's wearing a blue blazer.
And he could be wearing the championship belt by the end of the night.
And now, his opponent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just sit back and relax and be quiet. First of all, he's a beer-swilling fool. He's a foul-mouthed punk. He's a disgrace to every human being alive today. Well, I got news for you. I am not going to announce a bum. That's all there is.
Well, this man needs no introduction, I can tell you that.
And there he is. Listen to these people.
This was the building in 1996 at the King of the Ring when the phrase Austin 316 was born. Is The Undertaker here for yet another piece of Mr. McMahon, or is he here to volunteer to make sure that Mr. McMahon will officiate this match fairly?
Well, this is not right. Look at poor Mr. McMahon. He is livid, and I can't blame him. Look at this, JR. Oh, Dude Love countering the attack of Stone Cold Steve Austin here.
This is nothing but Muskogee on Saturday night.
Watch out!
Oh, Spanish announce table didn't go down, but our amigos are scattering.
No kidding. Vamos! Adios!
Austin is hurt. Austin is now in trouble. What?
This is a reminder that this match is a no disqualification.
What is going on here?
I don't know, but
who knows what McMahon's going to do? He's insane.
he's making up the rules as we go along here. Oh, look at this.
What an abuse of power. Mr. McMahon is a referee in his jacked up referee shirt.
Oh, no, look out.
Oh, Austin taking a chance. Boy, that chance may cost Austin this match against Dude Love. Patterson and Briscoe on the outside. Mr. McMahon is the referee.
How can a referee be so one-sided? Look out here. Oh, man.
Austin and McMahon, they detest each other.
And now Stone Cold Steve Austin out on the floor and in big trouble. And here comes Dude Love again.
Dude Love on the outside. Austin.
Oh, neckbreaker.
Dude can't win the match on the outside, can he? Austin is lying motionless, and wait a minute.
This is a reminder in this match, falls count anywhere.
there no depth to which Mr. McMahon will not stoop?
Austin with his right hands on Dude Love. WWE title is on the line.
And here's a cover.
Do this. And the count.
Oh, how fast was that count by McMahon, but somehow Stone Cold still kicked out.
Mr. McMahon, the self-appointed referee.
Wait, McMahon's calling for help here.
He's calling for give Dude that chair. Dude Love with a steel chair buries it in Austin's abdomen.
Oh!
And right on the spine of the Texas rattlesnake. Austin in deep, deep trouble, King.
That has got to be it. All Dude Love has to do now is cover Stone Cold Steve. But what? He's going to dish out more punishment on the chair.
Double RDDT, Austin's head on a chair. It's over. It's over. No, no. Austin kicks out. The rattlesnake kicks out.
And Vince McMahon cannot believe it.
And neither can Dude Love. Dude Love still now armed with that steel chair. And here comes Dude. And Austin, the count of the chair right back in the face of the toothless wonder, Dude Love.
And now a clothesline. Dude Love's down.
Mr. McMahon very concerned, as he should be.
Oh, boy.
The chair is legal. The chair is legal. And Austin, what a shot. That was out of here.
That is it.
A four-bagger with Austin's chair shot.
Look at this.
Come on, ref. Come on, Mr. McMahon. What kind of human being are you?
He will not count.
McMahon hates Austin.
Hey, watch it.
Watch it, Stone Cold. Dude Love, inadvertently looking for Austin's head, found Mr. McMahon, and there's another referee, King.
Oh, looks like, yes, it is a stunner by Steve Austin.
Austin going for the cover, should be all. There's the count.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
What is Jerry Briscoe doing here?
These stooges are a pain in they're worse than hemorrhoids. Get them out of here.
Oh, boy. Mandible claw, JR. Mandible claw.
Austin in trouble with a mandible claw.
And now Briscoe's going to try to make a count.
I thought it's The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. And he is about to choke slam Briscoe right through the announce table.
Briscoe's body shot can't put Jerry back together.
No way. Now let's see what's Patterson doing? Patterson trying to make a count, and now The Undertaker has Pat Patterson.
Patterson's going to go banana. Banana. The Undertaker in this very ring.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Austin going for a stunner, but he's caught with that mandible claw, JR.
Austin looking to. Oh, there it is. The stunner. The stunner. Yeah, Austin with a stunner, but
McMahon's out, JR. How's he going to count? What?
But Austin, resourceful. Austin counting using the unconscious arm of Mr. McMahon.
Stone Cold using an unconscious Mr. McMahon's arm to make the 3 count.
The chairman of WWE's not going to like how this went down. But Austin and Undertaker glaring at each other. You know what's on the Undertaker's mind. Exactly what Austin has in his right hand. The WWE Championship.
Despite the chairman's best efforts, Austin retains his WWE Championship.
When you put this son of a bitch on the line, it means your big dead ass belongs to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But Mr. McMahon devises a demonic plan.
Kane challenges you, Austin, to a match in which clearly the winner will be the man who draws first blood on his opponent. A first blood match. This, Kane, is your destiny.
The rebellious Rattlesnake wasn't backing down from any challenge.
To Kane, I say this. I'll accept any kind of match you want to throw at Stone Cold Steve Austin. I bled before. I ain't afraid to bleed again.
The following contest is the first blood match for the championship.
Dallas coming down. It's mankind on a chair. Stunner! Stunner! Here comes The Undertaker. The
fans' numbers proved too much for Stone Cold, but Austin would exercise his rematch clause for the championship the very next night.
I want a rematch with Kane right here tonight.
It's fine with me as long as it's all right with Paul Bear.
It's all right with me. It's okay with Kane. Will you give me the rematch tonight?
And his opponent being led into the ring by Paul Bearer. He weighs in at 326 pounds, and he is the World Wrestling Entertainment Champion, Kane.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kane certainly has the championship advantage. And by that I mean that Austin must beat Kane. Kane does not have to beat Austin.
And JR, here comes the champ. Look at that. The big red role model that he is. The one we can all look up to and be proud of. Stand up, JR. So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this. Oh, look at this. Austin going up. Oh, look at this, JR going for the tombstone.
Austin counters up the backside. Austin looking for the stunner.
No.
And Kane counters.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Kane missed the big boot.
But Austin did miss the stunner. What a stunner on Kane.
Oh, look at this. There it is. It's a 3 count, JR. Austin's won.
Austin pins Kane.
Here's your winner and the new World Wrestling Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There it is, though. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, the Undertaker entering the ring right over the top rope.
Oh, this is not good for the Rattlesnake.
The Phenom locking eyes with Austin. And boy, this could get ugly in a hurry.
Oh, wait a minute. The Undertaker turns his back on Austin. JR, you don't do that to the Rattlesnake, do you?
Never turn your back on a rattlesnake or you might get stunned. Stone Cold Steve Austin has beaten Kane. He has stunned the Undertaker, and Austin has the WWE title.
Oh, my gosh. What a night for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And, of course, the Brothers of Destruction setting up simultaneously.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
The Undertaker has defeated Psycho Sid for the WWE title. A 2-time WWE champion. This is going to be a war, folks. Undertaker almost 7 feet tall, almost 300 pounds, and the #1 contender for the WWE title.
Oh, you're right, JR. It's been 6 months since The Undertaker decided to get his championship back. Tonight, I think, is going to be the night. He is ready for war. We are seconds away from the start of this title match. Oh, look at The Undertaker. He has enough gas left in the tank to duck that. Oh, what a lariat by The Undertaker on Steve Austin.
It looked like Stan Hansen's lariat. What impact by The Undertaker. Both Undertaker and Austin down, Undertaker up. Gonna go for the cover or not? Let's see.
Oh,
no.
I don't think so. He's wanting to finish Stone Cold off completely.
Undertaker punishing Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a battle between two of the all-time greats in WWE. The Undertaker in firm control right now of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And you're right, JR. It looks like The Undertaker wants to administer a little more punishment to the Rattlesnake.
The arm wringer. Old school coming up.
He's going to walk those ropes. No! Look out!
And Austin just jerked The Undertaker right off the top rope.
And you don't see that happen very often to The Undertaker when he goes up top.
And Austin stomping away at the ankle, the knee, the shin, trying to destroy the vertical base of the near 7-footer with those vile stomps to the leg.
Undertaker in big time trouble now, trying desperately. Oh, look at Kane.
Kane sees his brother, The Undertaker, in trouble, King, and is making his way toward the ringside area. That does not bode well for the Rattlesnake.
The Rattlesnake is not backing down.
Referee trying to get Kane away from the ringside area.
Wait a minute, look at this.
And now Big Brother, The Undertaker, says, I don't need you here. Go back to the locker room.
Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't know quite what to make of this. It's The Undertaker refusing help from his own brother.
Yeah, go back to the locker room, you pyromaniac, and play with some matches.
Oh my gosh, now Stone Cold Steve Austin all over The Undertaker once again. Whoop, look out.
This is a Muskogee, Oklahoma ballroom brawl on a Saturday night between two of the toughest guys in WWE. Austin right back on that injured leg of The Undertaker. And now Austin talking trash to Kane.
Oh, look at this. Here comes Stone Cold. Oh, and there goes Stone Cold.
Austin's own momentum took him to the outside. Smart move by The Undertaker. The dead man now on the outside is even more dangerous than he is on the inside of the ring.
Yeah, this is not a good spot for Stone Cold Steve Austin to be in here.
Oh, look out, look out, look out! Man, those steel steps can't taste good. They're not covered in JR's barbecue sauce, let me tell you. This man is so unpredictable, so dangerous is The Undertaker. Austin finds a very uncomfortable position on our announce table. Referee trying to communicate with The Undertaker.
The referee scolding The Undertaker, but that doesn't do any good.
None, not whatsoever. Undertaker's not going to stay in the woodshed. He'll kick the door open. Now the referee trying to get The Undertaker back in. Get inside the ring. Austin lying prone on the announce table.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What is The Undertaker doing here, JR?
This just doesn't look good. He's 7 feet, 300 plus pounds. And The Undertaker with a leg drop. My God, Austin's broken in half. There's no way Austin can recover from this. And the announce table didn't even break, but maybe Austin's body did. Referee checking on both men. It looks like it's carnage. It looks like a car wreck on I-35.
Yeah, that's it. Austin is finished.
And The Undertaker now seizing the moment with no conscience. The man, the demon of Death Valley, manhandling Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Watch it! Incredible move by Steve Austin. On the verge of victory.
I'll tell you, JR.
Yes, the Rattlesnake takes it.
The winner of this match, and still the WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
If The Undertaker would have listened to Mr. McMahon, he could be WWE Champion right now. JR. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock trading bombs.
I'll have a cold one. We're in a barroom brawl here. Whoa, Austin's stunner time. No, counter.
Rock bottom. Oh boy, look at this.
Rock bottom countered. Rock bottom countered. Austin missed a close. No. Stunner! Stunner! The stunner! Out of nowhere. Both men are down.
Oh, look at this. There's a cover. The Rattlesnake has this match won. Whoop, wait a minute. What is Shamrock doing? He pulled the referee right out of the ring.
What is Shamrock thinking? Now back in the ring.
The Rock is history here. Austin had this match won, but they, look out. Undertaker's in the ring with a shovel, JR. A shovel.
Oh, my God. Man, he swung for the fences. The shovel striking Austin. Austin is done.
What in the world is the Undertaker doing here? Not again. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
Undertaker was going to finish Austin once and for all. Being restrained. I'm shocked to even see that. What the hell is going on here? Look at Paul Bearer, that bulbous human being trying to restrain his son, The Undertaker.
JR, Stone Cold had this match won, but now, with the help of The Undertaker, The Rock is still the WWE Champion.
My God, dark days are ahead for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, here comes the Rattlesnake, JR. He's got to be shaking in his boots, you think?
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
An evil reptile in his first ever buried alive match here in Vancouver.
Yeah, he's looking over and inspecting what may be his own grave site.
And The Undertaker has never lost a buried alive match to our knowledge. Austin, to our knowledge, has never been in one.
Here he comes. Whoa!
That tweaked his knee going off that hill of dirt.
Right there, Austin going for a clothesline. Didn't even take The Undertaker off his feet.
Remember, there's no countouts. There's no disqualifications in this match. The match ends when one man is literally buried alive.
Oh, look at this. Austin ramming The Undertaker into that barrier.
And The Undertaker using whatever he can, whatever he wants. And it's all legal. The referee just going to stand back. That's all he can do right now is stand back and watch the carnage.
Oh my gosh, JR, this match is giving me chills the closer these two get to that grave site.
Undertaker, Austin, buried alive. A real walking, talking slobber knocker.
Oh no, oh look at that shot. Oh my, JR. Stone Cold's in the grave.
Will Austin be buried alive by The Undertaker? Or can Austin somehow, someway survive?
Oh no, the dead man's going after that shovel. But look, Austin's moving.
Austin's got a heartbeat. Austin's alive. Austin's getting out of the grave.
Stone Cold lived to fight it. Oh, what a battle this has been, JR. The Undertaker trying to get Steve Austin into that grave.
These are career-shortening matches, to say the least. Austin with a right hand.
Oh, wait, Undertaker teetering here. Look at this. JR!
Austin with a stunner.
And the Undertaker fell into the grave.
Austin stuns the Undertaker all the way to hell in that grave.
And there goes the dirt. The Undertaker is buried alive.
Paul Bearer in panic. Paul Bearer waddling off. Where's he going? Austin now getting out of harm's way.
Oh, look!
Through hellfire and brimstone, the explosion of explosions.
The Undertaker crawling back up out of that grave.
He's alive. The Undertaker is alive. But now what? What? My God, it's Kane. What in the hell is going on? This is unbelievably macabre.
Oh, no, JR. These two demonic brothers are literally beating the hell out of each other.
Man, what a dysfunctional family reunion we're watching here in this buried alive match. Undertaker and Kane.
Watch out. Kane with the headbutt. Undertaker's down. He's teetering near that grave, JR.
Kane almost had the advantage. That low blow will stop any man.
Oh, this is going to be it for Kane, I'm afraid, JR. No, wait.
Oh, Kane slides out the back door. And Kane now reverses the Undertaker.
Oh, no.
Can Kane hit the tombstone? That's the question here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, good grief. And the Undertaker is thrown into the grave.
And look at this. Kane has tombstone the Undertaker.
Now, can somebody tell me what the hell is going on with this?
What in the world, JR? Is that a backhoe being driven in here?
First a dysfunctional family reunion, and now a backhoe is being brought into play.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has commandeered a backhoe.
Good God Almighty, what's next, ladies and gentlemen? What is next?
This is unbelievable. And now that backhoe is going into operation here.
Kane tombstoning his brother, the Undertaker, into the grave, and now Austin directing traffic wants that backhoe operator to back it up, load the bucket with dirt, and bury the Undertaker alive.
I cannot believe what we are seeing here. Austin directing traffic, and now what's Austin doing?
I never thought Austin could beat the Undertaker in a buried alive match.
Oh my gosh, Chair, look.
Are you kidding me?
A couple of cold ones. What is this? A farewell party for the Undertaker?
It's a going away party.
This is unbelievable.
Whose party is this? The celebration has begun with a cold brewski. Good God Almighty. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Kane delivered a tombstone to the Undertaker. The Undertaker's out.
With an assist from the Big Red Machine Kane, Stone Cold buried The Undertaker and qualified for the 1999 Royal Rumble. But on Monday Night Raw, Mr. McMahon had a big surprise for the Rattlesnake.
We will now choose the very number that Austin will enter the Royal Rumble. Austin has drawn number 1.
This is ridiculous.
Just when it looked like the WWE chairman had gotten the upper hand on Stone Cold, the tables quickly turned.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will be the first man to enter the Royal Rumble. And the second man who will be entering the Royal Rumble will be Vince McMahon.
The stage was now set for a truly unforgettable Royal Rumble.
And here comes Austin. Mr. McMahon is running from Austin, and Austin has him in the crowd. No, this is horrible. Hey, it was a trap. The Cobra team has ambushed Stone Cold.
Stone Cold was taken away in an ambulance. He's not coming back.
Wait a minute, there's an ambulance. It's Austin. Mr. McMahon, Austin's back. He's driving the ambulance. The Rattlesnake's here. He's back. What are you going to do? No. Oh. It's down to McMahon and Austin. Stunner. Austin is going to WrestleMania. Here comes Rock. And Rock is just taunting Austin. Wait a minute. Mr. McMahon has eliminated the Rattlesnake thanks to The Rock. And Austin is livid.
The Rattlesnake would get one last shot at becoming the #1 contender for the coveted WWE Championship. All Stone Cold had to do was take down his arch-rival, Mr. McMahon, inside a steel cage.
Well, here he comes.
Look at him. Look at him.
Mr. McMahon certainly full of himself, isn't he, JR?
What human being walks like that? Only if you're galled. Good grief.
Well, Mr. McMahon.
Good Lord. And Austin waiting in the cage We have waited a long time to see Mr., as Briscoe would say, Mr. McMahon.
Right.
Mr. McMahon and Austin in a cage, and we're about to see him get it on. I don't think this match is going to last very long for the chairman of WWE.
Wait a minute, this match may not even get started. It looks like Mr. McMahon wants no part of getting in that steel cage with the rattlesnake. I don't blame him. Hey, wait.
McMahon running away. McMahon running away from Austin.
Have you ever seen McMahon run like that before, JR?
Only the last time I asked him for a raise. He ran right out of his office.
And now, look at this.
On the doorway, trying to kick Austin away.
Yeah, now he's not going to let Stone Cold Steve Austin inside the cage. Oh, look out.
And now Austin's toying with McMahon. I'm glad McMahon's wearing dark tights, dark clothing, because I got to believe he's scared to death. Austin.
Well, there are more than one way to get inside that cage. Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to climb up and into the cage.
And McMahon tried to climb out.
What in the world?
Austin up there on the top.
McMahon proving pretty agile here.
Oh, gosh, Austin's left knee buckled. Austin's left knee, as he jumped from the cage, twisted, and now Stone Cold Steve Austin right in front of us, writhing in pain.
And look at this, Mr. McMahon sees an injured Austin. I think he's going to take advantage, JR.
McMahon very opportunistic. Austin trying to get the feeling back in that knee, trying to straighten it out. And
wait a minute. Oh, yes, Stone Cold strikes. Mr. McMahon is down. Oh, look at this. I think, that was a low blow, JR.
Oh, that's a tenor shot. That's south of the border.
And look at now, Vince McMahon, I think he feels the only safe place for him is inside that cage away from Austin. He's going to try to climb in again, but the rattlesnake going right after him.
McMahon has made a bad decision here. He should have, don't leave your feet, Vince. You know there's only one way to go, and that's down for you.
Right.
Austin's got evil intentions.
Gravity will bring you down, Mr. McMahon.
What a shot right to the head. Oh, my God. Oh, for the love of God, McMahon, the chairman of WWE, has just crashed through the announce table, and Austin is surveying his handiwork and likes what he has seen.
Oh, my God, Mr. McMahon, JR,
we need help. We need help.
20 feet down through that, from the steel cage down through the announce table. He's history.
And they're bringing a gurney down. And
this is bad.
And Fink's here to make some sort of announcement, one would assume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
Don't move me.
No, looks like the rattlesnake wants to have a few words.
Well, Finkel makes his announcement while Mr. McMahon is being attended to. He's hurt badly. Here's McMahon.
When I came here, I said I made a few guarantees going into this match, which haven't happened yet. As far as I'm concerned, the match never really started because when the bell never rang and we was never in the ring at the same time, so he ain't gonna lose that easy. Now, jackass, that's you in the black. Is the son of a bitch still breathing? Well, since he is still breathing, if you want me to finish this can of whoop ass, give me a hell yeah.
Well, that is the bottom line. Trying to get the chairman of WWE to safety and to get him some medical help. But Austin again coming down from the cage.
Wait a minute, Jerry. What's Steve Austin? Come on, Stone Cold. I think Mr. McMahon has had enough.
Austin with those evil blue eyes has got evil intentions as well.
Hold it. Wait a minute. You can't do this. Not to Mr. McMahon. Oh, look out. Oh, my God. Oh.
What a ride for McMahon, but an even worse landing. McMahon's head splat right off the ring, the steel cage. Face and cage wins.
Not more, no! Oh my goodness.
All this pent-up animosity, this rage coming out of Stone Cold Steve Austin. How much more can the chairman of WWE take. We know he's tough, but how tough can any human being be with this kind of treatment?
I think the Rattlesnake wants to finish Mr. McMahon off once and for all. Now back into the cage again.
It took long enough this match to get started, and Austin wants to end it inside the squared circle. Austin.
Uh-oh, JR. Don't turn around, Mr. McMahon. You won't like the view.
Hard clothesline.
Oh, listen to this. Oh, my goodness. The impact.
This crowd going crazy for Stone Cold Steve Austin, who wants to go to WrestleMania. But first he wants to demolish, totally, physically, emotionally, Mr. McMahon.
And you're right, JR. Over 19,000 people in unison cheering for Stone Cold Steve Austin. They want him to finish off McMahon completely.
Austin is enjoying this. He's enjoying his handiwork.
And here he goes.
Austin can set both feet on the floor. He wins this match.
And look at Mr. McMahon. Driven by unadulterated hatred, he's flipping off the Rattlesnake.
Now
Not a wise move.
What other chairman of a major publicly traded company would do this?
Wait, Austin going back inside the cage? Oh my gosh. Austin relentless in his punishment of poor Mr. McMahon.
Austin is beating McMahon like a government mule. But McMahon is proving that he's $2 steak tough because he's got his ass whipped big time by Stone Cold Steve Austin in this steel cage match.
Oh no, but JR, when is enough? He's gonna destroy poor Mr. McMahon. And now talking smack as well.
When it comes to these two, their rivalry, they completely detest each other. Now Austin gonna escape the cage and win the match.
Finally, mercifully, it will be over. Mr. McMahon won't have to absorb any more punishment.
Hey, look at McMahon.
What?
I cannot believe the double middle fingers, and Austin's not going to stand for it.
Let's face it, Vince hates Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh no, Austin's coming back to punish Mr. McMahon some more. Stone Cold Steve Austin has waited for this day, JR, and it's finally here. He's going to finish off Mr. McMahon. Here comes the stunner!
Stunner! And an earful from Austin to Mr. McMahon. My gun team.
What?
Out of the ring, through the ring is Paul White.
Paul White?
This is a massive human being.
You're right.
He's a giant.
His appendix scar is 4 feet long. Look at this guy.
He's colossal. Look at the size feet on this man.
Oh my gosh. Stone Cold Steve Austin is bitten off more than he can chew now.
And there's no disqualification inside the cage. McMahon has out-strategized Stone Cold Steve Austin by literally hiding Paul White underneath the ring. McMahon wants White, this giant, to break Austin into pieces to make sure Austin doesn't go to WrestleMania.
Oh, and he throws, look at this!
Oh my God, the cage broke. Austin,
oh man!
Both feet touch the floor. Austin wins. Stone Cold's going to WrestleMania.
Goes on to WrestleMania. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There is no plan.
Wait a minute! My God! Paul White is here! You knew the boss had to have something up his sleeve!
Too big.
It's got to be over 7 feet tall! Austin into the cage! The cage getting wet!
To fail.
Austin's down! Austin's out of the cage! I can't believe it! Stone Cold will meet The Rock at WrestleMania!
But there is always a plan B.
You see, I have this all figured out.
The goal to weaken the Rattlesnake.
6 days from WrestleMania, Austin has to take on the Big Show.
Physically and psychologically.
Allow me to introduce the most electrifying champion ever.
There ain't no way Stone Cold will ever beat The Rock.
But cornering a rattlesnake
Stone Cold Steve Austin has been jerked around long enough.
has consequences.
You are looking at the next champion, and that's the bottom line. For Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ready for WrestleMania? Give me a hell yeah!
This crowd is deaf.
On the biggest stage in live entertainment, a final show of power
I'm gonna be the guest referee.
reaches its limit.
It's the commissioner. What? Shawn Michaels.
There is only one man who can appoint an official at WrestleMania, and that one man is the Hype Great Kid. So hit the bricks, McMahon. And the corporation is barred from ringside. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Well, here's gonna finally happen, JR. The Stone Cold Stunner matching up against the Rock Bottom.
And challenger from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Every time they go one-on-one, we see an amazing confrontation. We expect nothing less here tonight.
They bring out the best and the worst in each other because once this thing gets going, these two will do absolutely anything and everything to win, to destroy each other. Look at Stone Cold.
Crowd loves Stone Cold Steve Austin, without a doubt. And there's a lot of respect. The Rock already talking trash. The Rock learned to talk that trash at the U when he played football at the University of Miami. He is a trash talker.
Oh, look at this. Stone Cold's no slouch when it comes to talking trash himself. Now the Rock blocking Stone Cold's path, and here the fight is on, JR.
It didn't take long for it to erupt, to explode, as The Rock elevates Austin over the top.
Oh, this is going to be a battle for the ages here. Austin.
Hey, we're a little close here. Already on the outside, referee trying to give both men with this amazing rivalry that exists between them back in the ring. You got to be in the ring to win the match.
The Rock taking the early advantage here. Big right hand has floored Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Rock is ragdolling Austin. He's beating him up, and he's beating him up convincingly.
Oh, blocked. And now here comes that rattlesnake.
Austin says, I'm no government mule. You're not going to beat me to death.
Look like a thumb to the eye there, JR.
No doubt, King. Good call. Thumb to the eye. Temporarily blocking Austin. And look at Austin sidestepping the Rock. And the Rock over the top rope. Austin likes his handiwork.
Oh, look at this. Oh, watch out. Head first into those steps, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is reeling, JR.
Reeling indeed. And the Rock now.
Oh, wait. He's going to have to take a little water break, I believe.
Oh, the Rock refreshing himself. Hydrating.
Oh!
He spit right at Austin's face. How insulting. Man, these two guys, what a rivalry. Has there ever been a rivalry more intense than Stone Cold and the Great One?
I'll tell you one thing, the Rock may have just raised the ire of the rattlesnake a little further than he wanted to. Spitting into the rattlesnake's face, that's something you don't do.
Rock on the Spanish announce table. Hasta luego. And I'm not sure what that means, but it could be adios for the Rock. And Austin connects. High impact that takes both men to the floor. What these two won't do to each other. It is absolutely insanity out here.
I know one thing, I wish they'd get back into the ring. Little too close for comfort out here.
Uh-oh.
That's Austin. Be careful, don't climb up on those chairs. They're not stable. Oh, whoa, look out!
Austin from the security wall thinks he's a flying Melinda and drove that pointed elbow right into the sternum of the Great One.
Be careful, JR.
Hey, that's my beverage. And it's not out.
And now.
Oh, returning the favor
Yes,
is
he
Austin.
does.
You spit in my face, I spit in yours. And now, finally, Austin throwing the Rock back in the ring.
Oh, it looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin opening up a can on the Rock right now, but wait, there's a reversal.
The Rock reverses his right, and
Rock.
Oh, Samoan drop. The Rock with a Samoan drop going for the cover. Can he get three?
No.
Oh, he got two. A near fall. Austin just barely able to kick out from that dynamic Samoan drop.
And look at the Rock. He thought he had this thing won there, JR. Now rock bottom.
Rock bottom. Rock bottom. A rock bottom by The Rock, the great one. Scores with his best. On the referee. That don't count. Austin with a stunner. That should be it, but the referee's incapacitated. There's another referee, and Rock kicks out. My God, what action.
This is unbelievable. The Rock thought he had it won with the Samoan drop. The referee counted too slow in Rock's opinion. Got himself rock bottom. Now we have another referee, and no.
Oh, my God, not him.
You're kidding me.
Anybody but him, Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon, the chairman of
Watch
WWE.
it, Stone Cold in the chair. Oh. Low blow from The Rock at the last minute.
This is absolutely chaotic. We got people getting knocked down, referees knocked down, Rock and Austin beating each other up.
Look at this now, JR. Vince McMahon putting the boots to Stone Cold. Hey, who's this?
Well, hell, it's Mankind, Jerry.
What the heck?
What's he doing here?
I know one thing, he just knocked Vince McMahon out of the ring.
My God, it's chaotic.
Now Rock reading the riot act. Hey, look at this.
Austin the roll-up, and Mankind thinks he's the referee.
Rattlesnake here, JR. Oh, wait a minute.
Austin set too early, and The Rock now scores the clothesline. The great one is back in control of this great rivalry. Rock,
oh no,
Austin, rock bottom, rock bottom. Man, what impact.
This could be it, JR. Rock should cover him right here, but
sounds like a car crash in there.
Oh no, wait a minute. The Rock is not through yet. I think it's just about time for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The Rock gets rid of that elbow pad. This one's for you, and you, Stone Cold.
The Rock with the momentum. Here he comes.
Oh, it's the people's elbow. Oh no, Rock missed, JR.
McMahon can't believe it. Poor McMahon.
And look at Rock now.
Page out of Austin's book.
Oh boy, here we go. Rock going for a rock bottom, but Austin will have none of it. Oh!
Austin those elbows back to the temple and scores with a stunner. Both men are down.
Hey, this may very well be it.
The Rock, the Austin wins. Oh, look out. Tombstone time. And Austin got grilled with a tombstone. Kane hits the big move.
This is going to go down as the blackest day in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment.
You reap what you sow. The rattlesnake climbed the mountain. The rattlesnake overcame all the odds.